Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present a video replay of the match highlights between DarkZero Esports and Soniqs during the North America League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
Outside doors and kind of set a foothold on these outside windows. You can use this execution utility, not only that, but also obviously the Flores drones to kind of make your life easier initially before you actually have to hop in the building. But it's going to be immediate and aggressive from the Soniqs. Canadian already with a frag. Surf plane patiently on the rappel. He'll catch one too. Canadian double duty. The case going down as well.
Yeah, it seems like this one's all tied up, especially as Ambi cuts down Kobe. Unfortunate entry for the newbie on DarkZero into round one. They go for the master bedroom defense, and the Soniqs make mincemeat of it. Bolo left alone on that top floor. Soniqs don't even break a sweat this round. Almost everybody with a kill outside of Rexon, who remains alive. Bolo really unable to find a way back. Soniqs are going to be watching that hatch, and they're watching this staircase. First round goes their way.
I mean, Canadian is one of the IGLs through the history of Siege that a lot of IGLs base themselves off of to start and then try and work their way into their own favor, right? But as of right now, it's going to be Soniqs battling up against DarkZero once again and coming out on the proper side, at least for an instance. But then Bo wakes up. Kobe with a nice kill as well. Grixer will bring it back in.
Be recovered. Has to take a second to take out the goo mine. DZ are playing this well. They're biding their time. That intel now being relayed because of that bulletproof will be instrumental for DarkZero to close out this round. Grixer might make it deeper into the site, but he's lost so much of that advantage on time he had. If he comes up off this diffuser, he can take the fight with Kobe as he swings around the corner, but the Bandit plays it so safe. Grixer instead gets scared and falls off, and DarkZero play passive again. He might face check, but he takes a whole lot more damage than he deals out. Switches to the pistol, but only 2 seconds left. And NJR, ever the patient man, will give DZ their...
So solid from the Soniqs so far, taking their time. That's the biggest thing. You can see how they're doing such a bang-up job of working around this shield. Rexon has a nice find onto NJR because they have to try and make something go off here. He's going to have at least an additional find here from Soniqs. But as for DarkZero's case, it's not looking too hot as of right now with 3 versus 2. Canadians got the Monty still in play, and this case is asking to be placed.
I mean, Rexon's got the vertical angles covered. He only has to worry about the players in front of him, one of which, obviously, as we can see inside the B site, the other more over towards delivery. It's that latter player they just get intel on. They've only got 30 seconds, so not long on time, but Canadian will fall back. Even's got the smoke canister to shield his position. This diffuser should be able to go down successfully. No impact grenades to speak of, no C4s in sight. Instead, one player on DarkZero goes for the retake up top, and Pan, but tries to flank around back. But as the Malusi dies next to him, he's blind to the very player in front. It's the Monty when the smoke fades. Not the kind of thing you want to see when you're 22 health and stuck in a 1v3. Canadian will back off, just relaying intel to the rest of his team on Pambazoo's position. Nobody needs to peek right now. And once he does...
Something where they'll be a little annoyed. Have a good heat check on this, though. This check coming in from the drone should be an easy frag here for Ambi. And yes, indeed, Kobe just not privy to that information coming in on his location.
Pretty liberal utility usage from Soniqs, but you can't deny that it goes to good effect. You might be thinking, oh, you really want to use that firebolt just for that? But it gives Ambi the security to push in and then actually go for that kill on the Legion inside of outside of barbecue. So really good stuff. They're able to take down the smoke on Black Stairs too. They have removed so many obstacles to a direct take for T and Karaoke. The only one remaining is that player close on the T doorway, just to the left of Black Stairs entrance. If they can remove that player, Pambazoo, who's already fallen back and worried about players maybe going for a backstab, Soniqs have a way into this to get their third round on the attack. If they're able to pick up that diffuser, move in, and keep Pambazoo shut down in that position, it could land very, very well. Ambi still has all 3 of his death mark trackers too. If he wants to go for a backstab or just relay intel to his team, he can very easily do so. One goes out, it spots the Warden, not the player playing close, but instead far on the T side. The Goyo spotted too inside of Geisha. They're able to land the kill and the firebolt to isolate him too. The guns have come alive for the Soniqs. And these first 2 play days, and the coordination is just... Last round. He's a bit closer to the team this time. He is that Vigil that we're the only DarkZero player we can actually see on the drone right now. He's been spotted. Activating the ERC won't do you much good, especially as he's been tracked by Rexen. A heater this man has been on. I believe he had, what, 15 kills at the end of the game yesterday, and now on with 7 up until this point. Yeah, 15 kills yesterday, 22 kills through the first 2 play days, and Ambi not far behind him this one, tying with Rexen with 7 with that kill. Another deathmark tracker goes out. Bolo on the drum. Doorway is forced back because of 1 and I believe 2 grenades, but NJR supporting him is able to take down Surf. As the hard breacher tries to wrap around through the geisha wall. There's the urge to be aggressive here, and Ambi, I think getting a bit overly so, just walks in and, well,
On that Monty.
That's big right there. The deathmark fails. Soniqs likely trying to want to power a particular player to get that man advantage as we reach 15 seconds left, but as it regenerates, he gets it now, but they get the kill a different way. Grixer just wins the heads-up challenge. Rexen follows it up onto Bolo. Hits the quick reload, flips the revolver in a second. Canadian bring these 2 operators and use them quite effectively in tandem. Nade goes out, Pamazoo gets ahead of it, challenges it. That's exactly what you want to do in that situation, especially if you got the aggressive instinct that Pamazoo has, and the gun skill to boot. A 2-piece on opposite sides of the bomb site. Puts the diffuser outside on the balcony where Ambi has to.
Kobe, solid position here, but he's not able to land his shot, and Surf will gun him down. He finds another 2, and no, there's no way. 15 seconds remain. What's going to happen?
Okay, hold on. Let's not get ridiculous here, okay? Grixer and Surf are stuck on this side, right? They can coalesce with, oh my god, they can coalesce with Ambi, but Pambazoo cuts him down. That kill doesn't happen. I think we got a very different ball game on our hands. But a Pambazoo 4K is a necessary...
This Kobe is going to end up opening up the main wall. It's going to have a Goyo canister on it, so you'll still have that Banshee to worry about as well. But Bo is going to go down as he hops into a frost mat. Nobody picks him up, but I lied. Canadian's going to get his 2nd kill of the round, or at least what it said, but I feel like it's betraying me, and it has. It's actually going to be Bo and NJR are the only ones to go down, so it's a 3v5 for DarkZero.
And Nate just tries to rappel in through... the karaoke window by himself. Nobody really able to support him. I mean, maybe Kobe on the long angle to shut down Geisha, but Nafe really alone there, just trying his best to bring that 3v5 into something more manageable, but it just shows the dire straits that DarkZero and Pamazoo throws the Candela, tries to fake it out, doesn't work at all. Flawless round for the Soniqs and their defenses.
Is just known to be difficult, really, no matter what way you slice it, especially when your opponent is somebody like the Soniqs, who just has so much talent packed inside. Ambi, speaking of that talent, is going to show face, and he's going to rip off NJRs.
Just nothing going their way right now. Monty obviously has pushed inside a top house, but Soniqs 2 rounds in a row now, able to get a quite dominant lead in the early game. The Monty not finding any success! You gotta be kidding me! Ambi with a 3K just wraps around, and DarkZero are left scrambling. Heads in their hands. I know Nafe certainly is. Kobe all the way outside of Terrace, and what is he to do? Diffuser separated by a reinforcement and 2 defenders, 2 immediately to the right, and a Malusi Banshee to let Soniqs know that he is not sitting outside. Match point for Soniqs. 6.
And that's something that's going to take a little bit of a change, and especially with things happening so recently, definitely makes things pretty difficult on them.
I just can't believe Ambi gets away with that. Like, he's able to kill.
We'll see them continue to try and wrap themselves around this main drum area. And this is the thing that impressed me so much on the Sonic side for their offense. It's just how quickly they were able to solve all of these puzzles. And yeah, now they're going to be able to pick up Rexen, but Surf's already taken down Nafe as he goes for a pretty aggressive play, I have to say, in through the breach there. I'm surprised he didn't, recognize that he'd more than likely get punished. But either way, Bolo makes things a little bit easier on them, and as he hits a very nice shot and is able to take down another player of the Sonics. But the timer is starting to dwindle. And with Surf still in play, this is going to be the next big moment here for DarkZero, and they'll pass that one with flying colors too. Where does this case go down, though? That's the next big question.
It is, but it feels like it's got to go down at some point. This round has to go DarkZero's way. 2v4, and both defenders in a bit of a difficult position. Though I'd say Ambi might be the better of the two right now. If anybody drops down or moves down a staircase, they might leave this bar position unchecked, whereas it's Grixer, especially pushed so far up, that will likely be checked. He's looking towards the stairs at the moment. Ambi instead found first. No. Somebody going to the diffuser.
No way.
Somebody's got to be watching. The
Please
Capitão's
stop.
not looking.
No way.
1
Somebody
second
please.
left.
No
He's
way.
won the game! 1v4!